Hello and welcome, I'm Tim and this is SB Paquita. And we just got back from the store and they had some of these pinchos. And we figured we'd put some on the grill. Got some chicken ones to put on later, but Crysalita has fallen asleep, so we figured we eat these. She only wants the chicken ones because she's a lot healthier than Bob and I are. But
they're just not as tasty.
Anyway, I'm Tim, that's Bob, and this is SV Paquita. Crysalita's down below, and we are in Gozo.
Gozo.
We have moved around from the other Anchorage that we were at yesterday. There's Wildings, the French couple. They came over last night. We had a hell of a ruckus with them.
Yeah.
It was great. The pork roast came in wonderfully. It was very good. Crysalita made her famous quinoa salad, and then we had some peas. A wonderful dinner.
Yeah.
And
some bread.
And some bread. Yeah, we had some fresh bread. We browned up on the grill, and then. So speaking of bread, I need to start making bread pretty soon because those guys had offered. Now I don't know if it's going to be a real thing or not, because sometimes you make some promises
that you can't fulfill.
You can't fulfill when you're sober. So I don't know if the French are still feeling the same thing, but they said that they would be up at 7 o'clock and they'd come over here in the morning and let us know how it looked. And by about 8:30, they were still around. So
yeah.
we got over here a little bit after that, and it is a little rolly. Most of the roll is from the ferries. Now, Bob and I can't figure it out because this little island seems very cool, very secluded. You see, this is the main harbor, the main city, the main town where everything's going on.
I would try and pronounce the town, but I just know I won't be able to. It's gobbledygook to me.
Well, it's the only thing in Gozo, so the only big thing. But having said all that, Bob, would you recommend people come here? I mean, it's a beautiful place.
Yeah, it's nice.
If you want, I think that
if you're into churches,
all the other island, the rest of the island in its seclusion is beautiful. And Lord knows, look at this. Inbound ferry.
Every
inbound ferry.
15 minutes is a new one.
They're coming and going. Great big ones, little ones, high speed, low speed. They just keep bringing people out, and I imagine this afternoon they'll be bringing people back as well. Over and over and over again. So I guess a lot of people like a lot of the things they see here, and I'm not talking poorly about it. I'm just saying that the island itself is very rural and it's beautiful. And where we were before was really untouched. This is definitely touched, as you can see. We actually went up, we climbed all the way up to that first, not cathedral, but the little first church there. Then we went to the cathedral in the back there. Unfortunately, they're doing some renovations on it, so it was closed. We couldn't get in, but we walked all the way over there, and then we went to the supermarket and did some provisioning there. And in typical Paquita fashion, our luck came through when the girl in the at the checkout says, "Hey, do you have a savings card?" We said, "No, we don't." And she goes, "No problem." She goes, "Because you spent so much money on Bob's beer, we were eligible to get 2 things of water." So I was like, "Oh, that's cool.
Two bottles of water. Great."
Remember, we're like 2 miles away and we're walking with all this stuff, and we just bought all the stuff. So
we had like 4 bags of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And so it ends up being 2 6-packs of like 1.2 liter bottles apiece. Exactly, or 1.75 huge bottles of water. So it just the free water just about killed us. Oh, look at that! Somebody's swimming in the water over here. But we are just outside of the breakwater. These little things over here, I wasn't sure what they were, but I believe they are private moorings.
See, that looks like a concrete block or something.
That does look like a concrete block, or a patch of sand or whatever.
Yeah.
But we have anchored here, and we also put out a stern anchor to try to keep us from falling into. I was worried that we were going to fall, that we couldn't get closer over here. And I didn't want the stern to rotate over in the way of all the ferries, but that's becoming less and less of an issue. So we may end up taking the stern anchor in and just letting the thing flop. But I think with any anchoring scenario, though, it's important to not be rigid. Put the thing out, and don't throw out your anchor and jump in the dinghy and take off. Sit around for an hour and a half and see how she lays.
Yeah.
It's kind of a big one. And you see a lot of people doing that. When we were in Spain, I couldn't believe how many of the French boats that were in Spain that would
drop the anchor and
drop
leave.
the anchor and leave. They wouldn't even back on the anchor or anything. It was amazing.
They drop it going forward sometimes.
Drop it, exactly. It's there by the grace of God they go. There's people sitting over here at the beach over there. But there definitely is some...
I think there's a hike to our last anchorage.
Yeah. Bob found where the French people must have gone when you can hike all the way over and you get out around that headland around the other side, and that's where we were anchored before. But we moved over here to get closer to the town and check it out and also have a little... And it was nice. It was nice to get ashore, and the marina is gorgeous. And if you're not following us on Instagram, go to Timby at Sea at Instagram. And we'd love to have you over there, just because I put stuff in real time there. And like a lot of the photos that I don't want to spend the time editing to put in here. So like photos like when we were at the church, I shot down at the marina and all that. I put all those on social media. So if you're an Instagram person and you're not following us, go ahead and go to Timby at Sea. And if you can't find Timby at Sea on Instagram, then write in the comments and I'll pass you a link. But anyway, that's it. So I think the weather is still looking like it's still blowing pretty hard out there, and today is Tuesday, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I think it's still going to blow. It's going to start slowing down tomorrow, but the waves don't calm down until Thursday. So we've still got some time to kill before we go to this magical bay around the corner that we're really excited about, and hopefully be able to take the dinghy into the inland sea. And you say, what is he talking about? Well, we don't really know.
Either, but it'll be fun.
But it's going to be fun, and we'll see if it actually works, and we'll bring you guys along. So thank you so much for coming along. Make sure that you hit the super thanks button if you want to buy us a beer. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and hit the bell. I never tell you guys to hit the bell, but if you get notified when a new video lands and you all watch it at the same time, it really helps out the algorithm. But special shout out to the patrons. You guys are the heart and soul of the channel. Take care, be safe, and as always, Bob,
see you on the one.
I'll see you on the one.